How's it going, everybody? I want to talk about a very general topic today, one that's not exclusive to For Honor, but pretty much every multiplayer online game that you can find nowadays. The idea came from tweets about Jeff Kaplan, the Overwatch director, leaving Blizzard. I know very little about the game, nor really care about it, but I pretty much saw the exact same statements as I do every day when looking at my comment section, the subreddit, or any Discord. These statements go something like, the developer needs to stop balancing around the top 0.1%, but instead balance around the majority. Alright then, the majority. That is all fine and dandy, but in reality, what every single person means is, I want the developer to balance around me. You can deny all you want, I am sure that the driving force behind every single one of these posts, tweets or whatever, is ego. Because if you look at it objectively, what even is the majority when it comes to balancing? What are the starting and end points? What criteria do you pick out to determine whether a change is aimed at the majority? It is such an insane thing to say. There are so many different opinions and perspectives in such a large group. We didn't segregate it further, it's simply the majority of all people playing this game. There are way too many variables to please such a huge group, no matter the game. It is such an empty phrase, and just to rally all people together that are not happy with the current balance. They feel included, and the lie that is being told to them that the majority has the same opinion as them, and thus they are right because they are more, aka the majority. When in reality, there are hundreds of different opinions in what balance should look like in their eyes. The only common thread they have is that they dislike the current balance, but nowhere does it state that they agree on what changes should actually come or be implemented. Take 10 people for example that make this statement and have them talk it over. The things that they actually want will probably differ massively. Even if some agree with, let's say, Warmonger's feats being busted, you'll probably get everything from a slight damage nerf up to a complete removal. And that's only natural. The driving force behind wanting something changed is different for almost everybody. And the more people you include in a group, the bigger the discrepancies between those opinions will be. Maybe people that keep repeating this balance approach of balance for the majority don't even realize that they're lying to themselves basically. Ultimately, the whole thought process behind it is quite an egoistical one. So I did some googling about egoism and oh boy, you're now digging up some papers and studies to make me sound smarter than I actually am. But with egoism, it's like everyone disagrees with everybody for hundreds of years already. Some of it made sense. Rational egoism saying that an action is rational if and only if it maximizes one's self-interest. In a very short-sighted sense, this made sense when it comes to video game balance. Just change this and that so I could benefit from it. That was my initial hypothesis about people parroting that initial statement. But the criticism to that rational egoism also made sense. Actions can benefit you in different ways. While the balance changes you're asking for might benefit you right now, and thus are rational, if you further improve at the game, these requested changes might have actually been detrimental to you in the long run. The dilemma is basically that you're giving up being good now, but instead benefit from it later. Which one do people choose? This obviously depends on what they want out of a game, but everyone that has the goal to improve in a game should want to opt for the top-down approach, just for the highest level, and this results in trickle-down balance on all skill levels. Well, ideally, once you hit a road bump, as long as the game provides you with the necessary tools, you can overcome this and reach a higher level. If you have a game that has a different approach, you eventually will hit a road bump, and then that's it. Nothing. At a certain point, the game doesn't work anymore, because balance doesn't care about that specific skill bracket. But this doesn't mean that all problems can be fixed like that. If something is a major problem at low skill level, then this needs to be adjusted as well, ideally separately. Let's look at light spam. I can make a huge tantrum how it's not a problem, but this doesn't mean that shit setups don't severely suffer from it, as the bar to defend against it is much higher for them. We've seen this months ago, and to this date people argue whether the tools given are enough. While at the same time, lots and lots of people don't even employ the given tools, which makes it extremely hard for developers to identify whether it's an actual problem or a deliberate refusal to adapt. And this brings us back to the initial statement that I made. People want the game to be balanced around them. People want it the easy way. Learning is hard, whining is easy. If they just whine enough, maybe someone will eventually give in and hand it to them on a silver platter, until the next problem occurs and they will employ the same tactic again. We can have a big discussion about what effort is warranted in a video game, something that's supposed to be a distraction from your everyday life, something that's supposed to be fun. Well, time to go play Minecraft and build a doghouse then. That'll relax you, alright. Had to make one of these remarks again, huh? But no, I do understand that people play games for different reasons. Not everyone actually wants to improve, and that's fine. But you also improve involuntarily. It's a natural process if you play a game a lot, up to a certain point at least. Not everyone wants to look at numbers or watch guides for something. That's simply a distraction for after work or school. But don't deny yourself that possibility either. All in all, I hope that this got you guys thinking a little, maybe reflect a little about what demands you've made in the past. How much was actually just out of sheer laziness, and what was a request to fix a sincere issue with the game? Or apply this to more things in your life, or don't, I don't know. I always thought we all want the same in the end, a fun and healthy game that we can enjoy for many years. Even if people disagree how to reach that goal, in the end, we want the same. Oh well, I hope the video got you thinking a little. Thanks for watching. Laters everybody. Oh, he put it. That was nice of him. God, why are they not fighting the fucking 1 HP? What the fuck? He was like running around for legit 40 seconds at 1 HP and people just would not... Oh, I'm Harold.
Right. Starts complaining instantly. I am Harold.
I don't
Time
talk,
for
so it's fine. Where's the other Harold?
I'm gonna queue the update just so I can play with you guys after.
Uh-oh.
How big is
it? 2
Yeah,
gigs.
I'm gonna cap it. I'm gonna cap it. Don't worry about that. It's only 2 gigs, so I'm gonna cap it.
Yeah.
Let me do... If it's...
I have Kruber, I have Salt Spire. I want Zaren's,
Okay, I should be good with...
Can someone please help me? Can I please? Team, I have 2 people on me.